Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we will play some Star Battle puzzle. The rule for the Star Battle is easy. Every row we have to put 2 stars, every column we have to put 2 stars, and also every row we have to put 2 stars. And moreover, 2 stars cannot be adjacent. So 2 stars cannot be adjacent like this or adjacent diagonally. This means when we put a star, then we can cancel the neighboring egg cells. So let's start the game. Okay, if we put a star here, then we will cancel these 4 cells. So this block cannot be put 2 stars. So we should cancel this position. Then also, if we put a star here, this will cancel these 3 position, which also impossible. So we cancel these cells. Then, okay, if we put a star here, then this will cancel these 3. These 4 cells, so the 2 star for this block must be put here, but this will cancel the whole row for this block to be impossible. So this cells is impossible. Also, if we put here, which is also impossible, so we should cancel this. Then we look at the last 4 rows. Here we should put X stars all together, but we have 3 block 1 and 2 and 3. So we should put the remaining 2 stars in here. So for this block, these remaining positions are not possible. So we using the group. So we have for this row, for these 2 row, we have 5 group, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So in 5 groups, exactly 1 is empty and other 4 groups should contain 1 star, because a single group cannot contain 2 stars or more. So this group will have 1 star. Then we cancel the remaining neighborhood. Then another 3 groups with 1 star each. So here we got 1 star, here or here. So either one will cancel these 2 cells. So we derive backward. We see that for this group, 1 star here or 1 star here. So we also cancel these 2. If you put a star here, this will cancel these 2 cells, which makes this block impossible. So this cannot be a star. And this also cannot be a star because this will cancel the neighboring of the star. Next we cancel some few more cells. If you put a star here, then this will cancel these 4 cells, which make this block impossible. So we will cancel this. And also if we put a star here, this will cancel these 3. But for this block we cannot put 2 stars here. So this position is also not possible. Then we look at the first and the second row. So we know that here we must have 1 star because 2 star cannot be crammed in this place. So here we have 1 star. Let me highlight it. Yeah, so here we have 1 star, here we have another star. Then here we got 2 star. But for this row, these 2 row, we have to put remaining 1 star here. If we put here or we put here, this will cancel the possibilities in here. So we should make this block impossible. So this tells us that these 2 cells cannot put a single star. And for here, we can only put 1 star. So for this block, the remaining second star should be put here. Then we cancel the neighborhood. So then we look at these three columns. These three columns, we have to put 6 stars together, but we have already 2 stars here and 2 stars here and 2 stars here. This cancel this possibility. So for this block, we have to put the second star only at here. Then we cancel the remaining. So for this, the third and the fourth rows, we have 1 star here and 2 stars here. Also 1 star here. So this cannot be put a star. We cancel these two. Then for this block, it is easy to put the 1/star here. Then we know here we got another star. So for this column, we have already completed it. Okay, then the fourth row, we can put the remaining 2 stars. So then we look at the third row. The third row, we can sure that 1 star will be here or put in here. So here we cannot put a star because this will cancel these 2 cells. So we put a cross here. So we know the 2 stars in the first row will occur in here all together. So we cancel these 2 cells outside the block. So for the second row, we put a star here. And here we got 1 star in these 2 cells. Then we cancel this row. So here we got 1 star and 1 star. We can cancel the remaining cells. Oops. So for the fifth row, we have 2 stars. So we cancel this, and we put the remaining star for this block. Cancel the neighborhood. Then for this column, we can put the remaining 2 stars here. Now we see that for this row, we have to put 2 stars, which is inside this block. So another 3 cells is not possible. Also here we must have to put 1 star, so we cancel this cell. So now we get to the last stage of the puzzle. We need to find some contradiction to this. So we choose a 50-50 stage to deal with. For this 2 cells, we can randomly put a star and test if it is true or false. If we put a star here, then we cancel the neighborhood. Then we put a remaining second star in this block. Then we cancel this column. So now this block we have to put the remaining 2 stars. But we already know here we got 1 star and here we got 1 star. So no matter what is the position of the star, we cancel these two. But then we know that for this block we have to put 2 stars here. So here we got 1 star for this column. Here we got another star, so we cancel these two. But for this column, we cannot find the second star. So from the beginning, we cannot put a star here. Let's undo until that step. So we cannot put a star here. We should put here, then we cancel the column. So I know this step is kind of like cheating, but this will let you solve the puzzle much faster. So for this block, we put 2 stars here. Then we can speed up the process. So for this block, we put a remaining star. And for this block, we cannot put 2 stars in this one place. So we put a star here. Then we cancel it. And so for the second column, we put a remaining star here. Then we complete the entire puzzle. Yeah, so now we have completed the puzzle. I use almost 15 minutes to complete this because I've cut some thinking part, so to not waste your time. So I'm thinking about approximately 5 minutes to think about the steps between this puzzle. So thanks for your watching. So if you hope this is helpful, so subscribe to my channel. Thanks.